What's up, everyone? Sorry, the top of my head's getting cut off here. First time playing the guitar in probably about 5-6 weeks now. Feels kind of weird. I just put it on, turned the amp on, and I'm going to talk about how to get back to practicing once you've taken a break, which is a kind of a fun thing to do. I've taken breaks before. Made a video about this a long time ago. I took a break for a few months. This is probably about 4 years ago or so, kind of before I started doing probably about 5-6 years ago, before I just started doing my quick lesson stuff on Instagram and on YouTube Shorts. I've got my Guitar Virtuoso bundle on sale. This is something that we don't typically put together. It's my 3 guitar courses, my Quick Lessons Pro, my Arpeggio course, my beginner guitar course, all for $75. $75, that's too cheap. 3 courses for $75, that's ridiculous. It's on sale for the rest of this week, 5 days, 7 hours, 5 minutes, and 12 seconds. Good to see all of you. So, just quickly, the Quick Lessons Pros, like your intermediate to advanced course, your Arpeggio course, is stuff we'll talk about in the lesson today. And then the beginner guitar courses literally starts from how to hold the guitar and things like that. Now, I have some limitations with, I can't hold anything over 10 pounds for another 3 weeks. But my guitar weighs about 7 pounds, so no problem. Got it propped up on my leg here. And, and I've wanted to get back into practicing. I miss playing. Let me see here if I go like this. So you can see the top of the headstock. There we go. That's better. Okay, so it's like, what do you practice when you haven't played in a while? All right, so the things that I like to do is to start by trying to reacquaint the right and the left hand together. Okay, so let's say I take a C7 chord right there. So I'm going to play just the basic arpeggios to start with. I think arpeggios are good. You know, it's good to kind of go across the neck and start to get under your fingers again. Get your fingers used to playing. Scales are, you know, are good to do too. That would be a Mixolydian scale that goes with that chord. But what I like to do for my arpeggio practice is take the arpeggio off the root, the third, the 5th, and the 7th of the chord. And I just picked C7 just randomly. If I play the arpeggio off the root, 3rd, 5th, root 3rd, 5th, flat 7. Okay, so that's literally a C7 arpeggio. 1, 3, 5, flat 7, 1, 3, 5, flat 7, 1. You can put the 3rd up here if you want. You can put the flat 7 on the bottom. It's good to know where those extra notes are. Right? If you're coming up, kind of know where that flat 7 is there. Okay, what is the arpeggio off the 3rd of the chord? So here's my C7 chord. I'm playing E minor 7 flat 5. All these things are in my arpeggio course, right? These are great things. Because if I want to improvise and I'm playing a C7 chord here, C9 chord. So I use that E minor 7 flat 5. So E, G, B flat, D. So this is the 3rd, the 5th, the flat 7, and the 9th of a C7 chord. Now, if you want, you can throw in the high E too. If you... I got no calluses at all. Those bends are hard to play. Okay, so that's the arpeggio off the 3rd, and it gives me the 9th of the chord. Then I go to the arpeggio off the 5th, the note G. So what I'm doing there is I'm playing a G minor 7 arpeggio. It gives you kind of like a C sus sound. And then the last one, off the flat 7, B flat, I do B flat major 7. Okay, so root, 3rd, 5th, flat 7. That's a great thing to practice right there. The arpeggios off the root, 3rd, 5th, and 7th of the chord. Now, in my course, my arpeggio course, I do it for major 7th chords. I do it for minor 7th chords. I do it for diminished 7th chords. I do it for all different chord types. To me, though, that's really informative because it kind of shows you where the different shapes are, and it doesn't lock you necessarily into playing pentatonic or blues-based licks. I think you kind of can break free from that, and then you can do things like you can play the arpeggios just going like this in thirds. That's a hard one. Oh. This is where not playing is really tough. So I can tell now with my pinky here that's a thing that because of not having the not having any calluses at all, that's really going to be tricky to do that. So the next thing I want to do is, okay, well, how do I start rebuilding the calluses for the pinky here, right? Bending's going to be tricky. So I'm going to do something based off the, let's say I do something like this, like a 2-note per string scale. I'm just going to take C major. We'll stay in C. So a 2-note per string scale would be this. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So that's a C major scale with 2 notes per string. What it does is it ascends, but it goes back this way in the guitar. Get your hand moving, kind of get your brain working in a different way too. Tricky. Tough there. I'm going to try it again here. See if I can get it cleaner. Pretty good there. That's giving my pinky a workout here, right? Because I've lost a little bit of flexibility. When I had my heart surgery, they put IVs in both your hands, right here in the middle. You kind of can see it right there, and here into the veins. And I felt that I kind of felt a stiffness when I started warming up today playing. That I know it's going to take probably about 2 weeks or so to kind of start getting back into the like there, especially when I have to open my hand up like that. I'm starting to feel like I'm already getting more accurate with this stuff. So the next thing that I would do is I would probably go and take a chord progression. I like to use a song that I can't play on the channel here, but I made a video with it one time, and it's part of my course too. And it starts with this B minor arpeggios. These are with the spread triads. Spread triads are great because they have some string jumping, and they're not playing on consecutive strings. So I start with B minor. Got to get it a little cleaner here. Listen. Missed one. Now when I'm alternate picking, got all those. Then I'm going to go to F sharp 7. So I'm going to go down here, or F sharp major. So I'm going to B minor, F sharp major. Then I'm going to go to A major and go to here. Let's say, then E major. You can already hear what that is, right? Then I'm going to go to G major. Ah. Then I go to D major. Then E minor. Maybe I'll do down here. Then I'm going to F sharp major. That's tough. Play it slow. Okay, you guys know what that song is, right? So then the thing is, okay, so then I will start playing. I'll pick a tempo to where I can play that particular Eagles chord progression and try and get it consistent where I don't have any gaps in it and I have no missed notes. Okay, so I might go like this fast. I'm thinking like, okay. Bad. Try it again. So it's going to take a while to get this stuff back. What it is it's that connection between the right hand and the left hand. These are the things that don't come back immediately. Is that I have to really start to get the coordination between the two hands. Very, very tough to do that at first, but it's going to take some really dedicated practice with a metronome, trying to get the evenness back between the strings, right? If I'm doing this. Right there, I missed one string. Tough, really, really tough. I can really feel it that I feel like the left hand is having some of the same issues as the right hand, but I can feel it's coming back. One of the issues is in the stretches, especially when I'm doing the 3 fret stretches. If I have to go back down there, but I'm going to stay probably in this. I'll probably stay in this area of the guitar from the 5th fret up, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to strain my hand. And when you take time off, you want to try to work consistently to where you're where you don't tax your the tendons and things like that in your hand. You don't want to get tendonitis when you haven't played in a while. John, thank you so much. Appreciate that. So that feels comfortable to me to do that spread there. So I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go between these but improvise, right? Changing different things. Fernando says, picking up the bundle now. Question is, what should I order? In what order should I take the 3 courses and why? That's a great question. What order should you take the 3? Well, if you're not a beginner, I probably would start with the arpeggio course because that's the arpeggio course has exercises in it that will really help develop your technique, help you learn the neck. The Quick Lessons Pro course is 28 videos in there. It's like, I don't know, 5 hours of playing? It's a lot. That has more developing ideas, how to use the things to connect ideas. I have things like in the Quick Lessons Pro, I talk about things like false fingerings. That's like picking from nowhere. So that is this false fingering stuff is like how do you pick a note if I did it on our arpeggio. Right? So there's false fingerings. So when I go like this, these things, I'm just picking the one note there. All the pinky things are hammered on. But when you hammer on these they're called hammer-ons from nowhere. They need to be as loud as the picked note. So I reduce the velocity on this end. To me, that is that's a way to develop fluidity in your playing. Is to do these hammer-ons from nowhere and trying to incorporate these techniques in your with your left hand to where you're not just jumping all over the place. If I were to try and do this, I mean, I can't even do that. I couldn't do that. I think to me that is just a cool sound. You know, I had one of these quick lessons where I what did I do? I'm trying to think of what it was. Yeah, that was it. So one of the quick lessons has this thing. So what I'm doing there, I'm taking these spread triads, F sharp major, F sharp minor, E major, D major, A over C sharp, B minor, A major, E over G sharp, to F sharp minor. And I did that hammer-on from nowhere. How did I do it? No. That's what I did. Up one, down the other. Let's see if I do better. Ah. 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 Tricky. Ah! I don't have it. I don't have it back. It's going to take, I'd say probably going to take a good 2 weeks or so. Greetings from Ukraine. Thank you, Yara. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's going to take a good, I would say, at least 2 weeks of practicing every day to try and bring back the fluidity there. I just keep missing it. Let's see if I do this. Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. It wasn't me. Thank you so much. It wasn't me. Appreciate that. But these type things here, trying to get those back under your fingers like that, I think are, that's a matter of just practicing that slow. I mean, I need to practice it like this. I missed it. Very, very, very tough. Very tough. The other thing that I would probably do, or the other thing that I am going to do, is to work on just some picking doubles. Just very, very simple stuff. If I take a major scale again, and I will just do. Try and do it with no mistake. It's funny. This hand, the left hand, which is usually the one that's the easiest to use, to me feels the most uncoordinated for some reason. I'm not sure why. My right hand actually feels better. It's really weird. I'm not sure why that is. It could be because my heart is on this side and it's affecting my left hand. No, I don't think that's true. I've had to, when I picked up the guitar today, I noticed I'm not using I can't use a strap because I can't hang the weight off my body, off my neck. And I have to have the body at this angle here because otherwise it presses where my incision is. My incision's healing great. Everything. I feel amazing. My energy level is way, way better than it was. This is definitely something. Getting my valve fixed was something that I would say was declining. I noticed I would get really winded when I play basketball with Dylan, do stuff like that, and it was definitely affecting my energy level. That's really the only symptoms that I had with it, but I've noticed a tremendous increase in energy since I had it done. And like I said, I still have 3 weeks left to where I can get back to where I can start running and doing things like that, where I can lift over 10 pounds. But I've been trying to take it easy with the guitar. Like I said, this guitar is 7 pounds, and I can't, people were joking when I talked about this in my video that I can't play a Les Paul. Even though I don't know if any of my Les Pauls, I would say probably, Tom, what do you think, that red one, the Deluxe? That's probably the only one that's more than 10 pounds if I had to guess. But yeah, the Les Paul, it also kind of hits me weird here. This guitar, because it's got nice smooth edges, is a lot easier to play. It also looks great on camera here with my jean shirt. Okay, so a couple other things I want to talk about while you guys are on. So the $75 for the 3 courses, the Guitar Ultimate Bundle, for the next 5 days, it's on sale. This is a great thing, Guitar Virtuoso Bundle. $75. That's basically $25 a course. I mean, that is ridiculously cheap, if I do say so myself. I have a couple other videos coming out, interviews that I've not put out. I've got one with Alan Parsons. In case you guys have probably seen the couple shorts that I've done. That video's done, right, Tom?
Alan Parsons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Alan Parsons' video will be coming out soon. I got a couple other cool guitar videos, and I've got some really interesting interviews coming up. One of which I'm going to do the day after tomorrow. But I have 2 cool interviews this week, right here, which I'm very excited about. So we're back into full swing on things. I wanted to see if there was anything else. Oh, I had a little challenge that I'm having in one of my videos I got coming out that I filmed today. I don't want to talk about it, but it's a challenge to see if somebody can play a particular solo, because I've seen no versions of it on YouTube. I've seen no one ever cover this solo. Solo's been around for a long time. I can't play it right now. I don't know if I could ever play it. It's very hard. To phrase it and play along with it is extremely difficult. Okay, so did the February 4th on the wall above the beautiful organ purposely choose a crosswalk to represent a piano? Does that their feet placement mean anything? I don't know what that... Oh, you mean back here? I don't know, but it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? That's actually a painting that someone did for me. That's not a picture. Choose a crosswalk to represent a piano. I never thought about that. Does that crosswalk represent a piano? That's the crosswalk at Abbey Road. Tim says, you worked with our band the week before Elton John. Elton John worked with your band? That's amazing. Let's see here. Oh my God, that's a painting. Yeah, that's a painting. Someone painted it in England and sent it to me. Isn't that crazy? That is literally a painting.
Does the license plate say Beato?
The license plate says Beato. Here, Tom, if you want to grab this guitar, you want to grab that thing? Here. Tom's going to grab the painting there, and he's going to, and so I can show you guys, because I don't know if I've ever, maybe I did one time. I showed it on here. So this, well, you can see it's a painting. This is a painting. Is that amazing or what? And it says Beato right here. Oh, where is it? Here on the license plate it says Beato. You can't see that obviously. Here, Tom, you can grab this now. But it is a painting. It's so cool, and it looks great above the thing. But I never thought of the crosswalk being a piano. That's really interesting. I've never seen anything write anything about that. So yeah, someone just sent that to me. I've got to find it's signed. Somebody actually paid someone to paint it, which is really, really cool. Anyways, you guys are the best. Really appreciate it. Remember the Guitar Virtuoso bundle on sale, $75. That's cheap. My God. On sale for the rest of the week. You guys have a great rest of your Sunday here, and it's great to be back on. It's great to be alive. We'll see you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. Take care.